What's up, guys? I'm here for a new kind of video. I'm here for a Send Me Eggs video. This video will contain information on how to send me eggs for my new Pokemon Blaze Black 2 Egglocke. So, let's say we were looking to send an egg for me to use. Let's do my favorite Pokemon's baby form, Beldum. Now, make sure it has to be the baby form. So, if you want to send me a Metagross, you have to send me a Beldum. If you want to send me a Charizard, it has to be a Charmander. Any Pokemon that are fully evolved or in the middle of their evolution will not get chosen. You can nickname it basically anything you want. For me, I'll nickname it New Meta, just because. Alright. And you want to check this box. Make sure it's that. The experience. It has to be level 1. Okay? If it's not level 1, it's not going to work. The nature can be anything you want. For me, since I'm doing a Beldum, I'll keep it adamant that this application here, Pokegen, basically just lists all the natures you can give a Pokemon, so it's good. You don't have to give a Pokemon a held item. It can be anything you want. So let's say I give my Beldum a Choice Band. There we go. Happiness, keep it at 0. Because if it's 0, then no steps will be taken to hatch it, and it'll just hatch instantly. If it's 252 or 256 or whatever, then I will be walking around forever. So make sure that the happiness is set to 0. The ability, it has to be a legitimate ability that the Beldum can get. Now, since I'm playing Blaze Black 2, there is a list of different abilities which I will put in the description. The form, you don't need to worry about that, unless I think if you're doing a Rotom, which Rotom is able to be sent, because you can breed it. If you can breed it, you can send any Pokemon. And ditto. Alright, make sure you check this box here called Egg. Because if it isn't checked as egg, then as you can see, it'll be, that's if it's checked as egg. If it's not checked as egg, you'll get that. So make sure that the egg is checked, and if you want, you can also make it shiny. Alright, that doesn't matter. Yeah, you can make it shiny, it doesn't matter. You can give it Pokerus if you want to. That, it also doesn't matter. I say, Pokerus, it would just be something that would help me. So let's say we give him 15 and 15 Pokerus. Okay? The game, it's going to be Black 2, White 2. Wait. Yeah. Country, keep this as US, and keep this as, just put it as Black 2 for the origin. For the Met, it's Black 2, White 2. Location, just make it be Chargestone Cave 2. For the ball, put in any ball you want. It'll be in a Master Ball for me. Make sure you set this to level 1. The date doesn't matter. The encounter, it does not matter. Make sure that this is checked so it's as an egg. The stats. You make stats, basically anything you want. You can have 31 in everything if you want. But, the key thing, if you're going to put in EVs, you can only have a limit of 510 EVs in anything. So, there, and there. You can only have a limit of 508 EVs, actually. Now, if you don't want to be exact with your EVs, you can just hit randomize a billion times. It doesn't really matter. And same thing with the IVs. It doesn't matter there. The attacks, they have to be egg moves or level 1 moves. Since Beldum only gets 1 move, Takedown, That's the only move he can get. If you give a Beldum with Iron Head, it's not going to go through. If you give him a Zen Headbutt, it's not going to work. And OT Misk, you do not have to worry about this. I will take care of this part. So back to the main part, the PID. If you want a Pokemon to keep its specific IVs, and this is basically only if you want it to be shiny. So set that to equal, and if you want it to equal speed, set that to equal. If you want it to be a specific gender, that's there. If you want it to have a specific ability, that's there. If you want it shiny, make sure you check the shiny part, and then just wait for it to go through. Alright. Come on, just find a Beldum already. There we go. Okay, so it found a shiny Beldum with the ability level 1, gender none, and with those IVs. So hit OK. And now, set. And there you go. There's your egg. So the key points. The PID. You don't need that if you don't want it. The species. That's going to be important. The nickname. Nickname is something, try not to make it too obvious. And if you want to keep the nickname, check the flag. Experience. Level 1. Nature held item aren't important. Ability. It has to be an ability it can get. Same thing with happiness. Set that to 0. I don't want to have to be running around in a Pokemon Center for 9 months trying to hatch an egg. Because that's just going to make me go into Pokegen and set it to 0. And I don't want to do that more than once. The origin, make sure that's black 2. Met, make sure that this is level 1. Make sure this is checked as an egg. Make sure the location is correct. Stats don't really matter. Attacks, they have to be egg moves. Okay, now how you're going to be sending them. I don't really need this. There's going to be a download in the description called Pokegen. That's how you will be able to make the eggs. If you don't have the program already, then look at the description and get this. And in order to get that, you need this. You need WinRAR. Depending on what your computer is. If it's a 64-bit, get a 64 WinRAR. If it's an 86-bit, or no, if it's a 32-bit, then get a 32-bit WinRAR. And as you guys know, also, with my YouTube, send it to the email that will be in the description. The description will just be the Royal Gaming Community at gmail.com. Send it to this email. The email will also be in the description. But I think I've cleared up everything enough. I will go over everything once more right quick. PID doesn't matter unless you really want it to be shiny. Nickname, make sure you check the box. Try not to get too obvious. Ability has to be an ability it can get. Happiness, set to 0. Make sure that's checked as an egg. Make sure that's checked as an egg. Make sure this is level 1. Make sure this is actually in black 2 or white 2. These don't really matter. You can set them up however you like. And make sure they're either egg moves or level 1 moves. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much. And I will really enjoy your eggs. And also, the limit for eggs, you can send a whole total of 1 box. So you can send to me, if you feel inclined, 30 eggs. Try not to make them the same. You can send me 30 eggs of any Pokemon. It can be one of your favorite Pokemon. It can be one of my favorite Pokemon. It can be anything you want. But you can only send 30. If you send me more than 30, I will just select the first 30 of that box. But without further ado, guys, thank you so much. I love you all so much for the support. You guys mean so much to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to see your eggs.